Welcome to a quick overview of Autodesk Screencast, a tool that is a simple way to share what you know. Start by going to autodesk.com/screencast to get a copy of the free application. You can download it. It takes a few minutes to get up and running. And once you're there, go ahead and bring up your design application that you want to showcase. Click on the screencast icon and you're good to go. You'll notice on the app there's a record button, a stop and pause button, the amount of time your recording is taking. You have an audio on off and a set of other attributes you can change, like which app you want to record. You can decide if you want to record your voiceover or even capture the keyboard along the way. What I like to do is go ahead and sign in using your Autodesk ID. In my case, it's ALTASKR. This way you're connected to the cloud when you're ready to process. So we're good to go. So when you're all set, go ahead and click on the record button, and Screencast will begin recording your session. And so we minimize the app, and so now everything I'm doing in this product is being recorded by Screencast. Not only the video portion, but my audio, my keystrokes, all the menu buttons I'm selecting, commands, and so on. That's really where the power of Screencast is that beyond a regular video and audio recorder, it actually captures all the events that you're engaging with while you're making the screencast. And so all that will get presented out, and I'll show you that in a minute here. So I've created some geometry, and I said stop, and now Screencast gives me the option to go back and review my work. So you can see here's a brief little review of what I just recorded. I can either throw it away, I can make some edits to it, or if I'm ready to go, I can save it and upload it to the cloud for sharing with all of my coworkers. So when you're ready to share, go ahead and type in a title. I just typed in architecture here. And in terms of who can view this screencast, so very important when you select this, that if you select and I write a description here, but if you select a public, that is viewable by everybody in the universe. Private is under password protection, and unlisted is with a link that you'd want to share with a friend. So I would highly recommend using unlisted. I can go ahead and tag this video, what language I've used, and my voiceover, what the category is, and skill level. Again, if you made this public for the world, this would help us make it searchable. So when all set to go, I hit OK, and then my screencast is getting published up to the cloud. You can see a progress indicator there. And if I wanted to, I can go ahead and start another recording if I so desired to. So once the screencast is done, you can also go ahead and share it with your colleagues. So there's a menu option here to socialize it in various media channels, or copy a link, save it on an email, so you can start sharing right away. But if I want to go ahead and take a look at the status, I click on this link. And it takes me right to the page on the Autodesk Knowledge Network where my screencast will be located. You can see who it was contributed by. That would be yours truly, but also all the information is here that I put in as I was processing it. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and log in to the network. So as I go up and sign in, I will use my Autodesk credentials. So in this case, there's my username, type in my password to go ahead and bring me into my profile page. And so now I'm logged in. You can see my name, Eric Stover, up top. If I click on the download, let's take a look at my contributions. So these are all the screencasts and articles I've contributed over the years to the Autodesk Knowledge Network. And there you go. You can see my screencast just published at the very top of my list. I've got information about it. I've got options. I can make changes to it. I can copy links and share the links. I can even download the MP4 video if I so desire, and delete if need be. So when I click on edit, here's a space where I can actually add a lot more information. I can even attach files to the screencast if I wanted to. And there's a preview of what it will look like on the Knowledge Network. An image, my name, as well as the title of my screencast. So anyway, here's a space where you can go ahead and make changes if you so desire. In this case, I've just flagged it in a different category. So you're good to go. So the screencast is now live, and again, I can decide to copy a link and put it into an email if I need to send it to somebody. But that's the link where your screencast now is hosted. So when you click on the link, it takes you to your page on the Autodesk Knowledge Network, where you can now see where your screencast is showcased. So in this case, I can hit play and go ahead and watch my material. And again, as I mentioned before, the real power of screencast is the fact that it captures all of my keystrokes, my menu input, the commands I've used, and it showcases those back to your audience, which is really, really helpful. Anyway, hope you enjoy Screencast and hope this was of use to you. Thanks so much.